22, 23. Nice. Nice. What's going on, Team 20? I hope you're all super well. Today is Sunday, the day after the game, which usually I do some sort of recovery day, which I still want to do, but I'm going to head to the gym with Lucy because she actually volunteered to come with me. So I was like, you know what? I need to get my girlfriend down to the gym. Let's do it. So what you guys are about to see is the new gym program that I've been doing. Lucy kind of did her own exercises, sort of like core and other stuff like that. But yeah, really cool to have Lucy down there. So let me take you guys to the gym. All right, gym program. Thanks to you guys, I now know that this is called a trap bar deadlift. I managed to hit 2 sets of 5 with 90 kilos, which is pretty decent. I looked online. You're supposed to hit 2 times your body weight, which for 1 rep, which would be 126 for me, but 2.5 is an elite level apparently. Like, that's a top dog, so that would be about 157, 159, which I reckon I could do for 1 rep. We'll see what happens in the future. I'm not going to push myself stupidly like that. What you just saw was Lucy doing some Russian twists. She's up there on the step machine now, walking pretty slow, if I'm honest. Luce, come on, you need to step it up a little. I got a 10 kilo plate on my back for some weighted push-ups. And then moving on, the last exercise I do is the core one on the ball. This one is extremely difficult. I even think that my elbows were a little bit too far under me. But hey, it's extremely hard. You only can go for about 20 to 40 seconds or so. But yeah, highly recommend these ones. Obviously did a lot more, but I don't show you guys for certain reasons, which I've explained before. So Luce, how was the gym? First time at the gym? What are your thoughts?
I'm dead.
You're dead? You're spent?
I'm spent.
Spent meaning you spent all your energy. So what did we do? We did some core, some TRX. Anything else? I can't even remember. Oh, some hamstring stuff. That's about it, really. Nice. Good work. Respect. Nice.
Thanks.
Great gym session I had there. Now, 2 things I want to say before we head off to the next segment. First off, do not forget you can win this kit when we hit 15,000 subscribers. Tweety10 on the back. It will be signed for you, everything. On top of that, the shorts will go to you as well, so it's the entire kit. You can do whatever you want with it. This kit will only be going to 1 person, but what you all can do is go down, click the link in the description, download OneFootball. With the Premier League coming up quite soon, I would say. There's a lot of transfer rumors around. And on top of that, the fixtures list is out, so make sure you go down below, click the link in the description, and download OneFootball. Now, let's head off to the park where I have a trio session. Man, there's some good drills in this one. I've arrived down at the park for my coaching session, and I want to take you guys through the entirety of it. It goes for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I'll show you everything that goes on. Today is going to be a mix of passing and shooting, as well as working on first touch, of course, always. Don't forget also the free 5 drills. The dribbling program is now available to download. Head over to SheldonTweety.com. You'll be able to go down there, download it completely free. There's 5 dribbling drills, all mixed. Some are long distance, some are short distance, so it's working on all these different types of controls which you will need for the game. So I highly recommend it, completely free. Go over there, download it, get a taste for it, see what it's like, and then the entire program with the 50+ drills will be coming out over the next week or so. So yeah, that's about it. Let's head off to this session, meet up with Sam, Jack, and Tom, who's been on the vlogs like a couple times, once or twice. All right, we got Jack, Tom, Sam. How you guys feeling about today's session? We feeling good?
I'm excited, that's all I can say.
Yeah, Tommy, how you feeling?
Yep, pretty solid.
Nice?
Ecstatic.
Ecstatic.
Yeah.
I love it. Now, we haven't done this session for how long? It's been a while.
Yeah, like injuries, they just...
It's all on this guy right here. That's it.
What about him?
No, it's all Jack. Jack's been injured. He's been letting the squad down.
No tape today though.
No tape. So we're gonna get this done. I'm feeling it all. Bit of passing, shooting, first touch. That's the plan.
Yay.
To start the session off, we did a little bit of 2v2 football tennis. I think it was 1 touch. If you can switch it to the other guy, you get an extra bounce if you switch it to the other guy. But if you only touch it, you get 1 bounce and 2 to 3 touches. So you can see there I had 4 or 5 touches and they get the point. And you're allowed to use any body part. Just a little bit of fun to start off the session.
Watch it. Show
Next up, we change it so these guys are working together. You're allowed 1 bounce in your square, 1 touch as well. That's the limit. Every time it goes over, you get 1 point as a team. And I set these guys a target of 20. Now, I gave them 6 minutes. If they didn't get it, as you can see on screen, they didn't. Then they have to do running. Now, this running is more so a punishment, I guess. It's not going to improve them. In saying that, anything you do extra will help. So doing this little bit of fitness is going to benefit them a little bit. But it's more to put a bit of pressure on them. If they're on 18, they're thinking, oh, if we can just get 2 more, we only have 30 seconds to go. We need this one. Now they're really under pressure, and it's creating a game-like situation. Not situation, but more so game thoughts where they have the pressure. Maybe they get nervous when they're in front of goal. So that's the sort of thing I'm trying to replicate here. Now, every time it goes over the net with their right foot, it's 1 point, but with their left, it counts as 2. So it's kind of one of those ones where if you risk it with your left, you get double the points, but in saying that, it does force them to use their left sometimes because they're thinking, okay, I'll get double points. And yeah, I absolutely love this one.
21, 22, 23. Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Finally. You finally got 2 runs.
Next year, I've seen this one being done before at the Borussia Dortmund training facility, I believe, where a machine shoots you out the ball and then a green box lights up around the cube that you're in and you have to pass it through that cube. Now, I've tried to replicate that here. As you can see, there's 3 players on the outside in between a gate. When you pass the ball into the middle of man, you have to say a colour. So on me, I think it's blue. Behind Sam, where he is now on the right, it was yellow or green. And then the far one, which Tom is standing on, is red. And so you had to understand where each one was. You had to get your head up, and we wanted a firm pass. So we started off with 2 touch, which everyone was doing, and then we moved into 1 touch, which was much more difficult. So we're looking at maybe if it comes from me and it has to go over to the yellow or green on the right, it's a pass from one centre-back, you've come in as a midfielder, and then you have to switch it over to the other side, knowing where the other colour is.
Red.
To finish up the session, we did a little bit of passing and shooting, so there's a little passing combo here, which I wasn't too focused on. I really wanted something that was short and sharp in there, and then a through ball shot that was just inside the box, and I think it worked out quite well. So we're looking at the one-touch passes, the guy there has to control it. Again, it's not the best field, but what I did notice is when these guys were shooting, they had the same problem I had a while ago, which was from this same situation, they dragged the ball across to the left-hand side of the goal simply because when they hit it, it curls away. And I think everyone hit the post a lot of times. So then I had them watch me and watch the technique I used to get that opposite curl, swaz you may like to call it. And man, Tom, Sam, they were smashing it. And the curl they got on them, it was just the difference between hitting the post and scoring a goal. Jack had to move onto his left foot because of his injury. But like that one there, an absolute bullet. But if he had the curl that went the opposite way, it wouldn't have been a goal. So it's really cool as a coach to see me give these guys advice. They take it and then implement it.
Keep that toe pointing down.
The results are just sick. So I absolutely love this part of coaching.
Better, see? You got it. You got the curl. You got the curl. And yeah, he hurt his ankle. Good. Went top corner.
Then to finish off, we do this point system throughout the football, tennis, the shooting, and the passing, which equates to the number of crossbar shots you get. And then the amount of crossbar shots equals the amount of runs you have to do. and Sam didn't hit the crossbar at all. Jack was injured, and then Tom decided to jump in with Sam while he did his runs just to improve himself that bit more, which was sick. And yeah, again, this will help them, but it's a bit of fun. I think you guys have seen before where one time the punishment was Sam had to run around a triangle through a puddle. It's just fun stuff like that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right, so we finished the session. What do you guys think of it?
Solid session.
Solid.
Enjoyed it, yeah.
Sammy, Jack.
I liked it.
Now, with that shooting at the end, I showed you guys a little technique. The outside, not quite outside the foot. I've shown it a little bit before. What are your thoughts on it?
I think it was a real game changer.
Yeah, I feel like when you guys were shooting, it was curling out of the post. And then when you changed out the technique, especially Tom and Sam, you guys really got the hang of it. What did you notice the difference was?
Just like instant impact, like
It's the
just
difference
like
of going,
you
hitting
go.
the post and in or hitting
Yeah.
the post and out.
So many times your guard would strike it and it would curl away, hit the post. And then after that, it was top corner, bottom corner. Jack, you didn't quite get it. Why do you think that was?
I don't know.
Just need to work hard on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it requires practice. We'll get there though. We'll get there.
So I've come back from that session with Jack, Tom and Sam. If you guys did enjoy it and you learned something, if you're going to take it into your own trainings, make sure you leave a like on this video. It will help me an absolute ton, and it will help spread these drills to as many people as possible, making us all better players. Now I'm cooking up some dinner. I'm not doing the whole cooking with Tweety thing because it's literally the same as the other week. We got meatballs, carrot, sweet potato and mashed potato, and then broccoli as well. Pretty easy meal, simple stuff. We got the proteins, we got the veggies with the nutrients, and then we also got the mashed potato and sweet potato, which is carbs, but also veggies too. It's weird to think that, isn't it? So I'm cooking this up and I'll catch you guys with the finished product. Well, that's the finished product, isn't it? How was it?
Well, finished it.
Yeah, I kind of forgot to show you, but there's a meatball, a couple of broccoli.
Oh, you
I
got a meatball.
I got 0.5 of a meatball.
Might have gone.
How was it?
Yeah, it was good.
I think we were all
As
just
always.
we're all just too hungry, but delicious. Well, as Lucy would say, I'm spent. I've cooked dinner. I've done a gym program today. I didn't hold off on it too much, like I said in the commentary, but yeah, I'm just feeling it after 90 minutes. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to have a similar sort of recovery day, except I want to get down to the park. I have a bit of work I have to do also. And then Tuesday I'll be hitting it hard as well, but I don't have a game this coming weekend. So it will be a much lighter week for me. Because there's no game, it's definitely a time where I need to relax my body slightly, take my foot off the pedal. And then leading into next week, we have the last game of the season and then the semi-final, which we're in now. And then we'll obviously win that, so then we'll be into the grand final. So there'll be 3 more weeks of games. And yeah, I need to make sure I'm ready for every one of those because they're not going to be easy. I think I need to score like 6 goals in the last game of the season to get golden boot, maybe even 7. So I'm going to be pushing for that 100%. So yeah, that's the video. I'm spent. Team Tweety, I'm signing out. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Subscribe and enjoy Johnny Else and Rose video. Bye.